everyone, my name is Claire and today I'll be leading you through a Legs Up the Wall Connect class. We are going to get started in Legs Up the Wall by bringing our hip and our shoulder as close to the wall as we can first in a seated position, and then start to slowly bring your legs up the wall as you lie your back down. It's okay if your hips aren't touching all of the way, but you do want them to be pretty close, so feel free to wiggle the hips a little closer if you need to. And then you can rest your hands on your stomach, or you can have your arms by your sides. Try to find whatever feels most natural and grounding for your body. And then once you've found that, close your eyes and allow your body to just really relax into the support of the wall and the earth beneath you. And take a few really slow, deep breaths, and with each one, feel yourself sinking even deeper into that support. Maybe even feeling as though the earth is rising up to encircle you. And with that, feel a sense of comfort and safety and security. And let's even begin to draw our next several breaths from the pelvic floor region. And follow your inhales as they move up your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. And as you exhale, feel your chest fall softly, the rib cage close, and then the belly fall softly hollow. Breathing in this way and continue to connect to those feelings of safety and support and security. And as you feel your breath rising into your heart each time, feel a deeper connection there to your heart and anything that it is holding today. Meet whatever is in there with utmost acceptance and compassion, even ease and equanimity. But use that information to discern if there is a specific way in which you could use some extra support today. It could be extra support for a challenging emotion or something that you're carrying. Or it could be a physical need for support, or a thought or thought pattern that you're wishing to shift. Once you have identified that need, open yourself to receiving the support that we have from the wall and from the earth, and that we will continue to receive for this connect, specifically towards this area of need. And allow your breath to become a little more natural now and feel it in a really nurturing and gentle way. And open yourself to feeling, or at least imagining, that you're already beginning to receive all of the support in the specific way in which you are in need. Legs Up the Wall has so many benefits to it. One of them being that it is very calming to our nervous system. So not only are we receiving the benefits of being in stillness for an extended period of time, but we are also really slowing things down within, and specifically bringing more ease to our nervous system. And when we practice doing that consistently, we can feel a greater sense of inner peace and stillness, but we can also rewire how we naturally respond to stress. So as we stay here just a little while longer, really enjoy that sense of slowing and settling within. Trust that you are literally shifting and rewiring patterns within yourself, but doing so in a way that is effortless. Nothing is being asked or required or demanded of you right now. You are just being invited to rest and to be. Take one more really deep breath here for now. And then with your next breath, slide your right foot down the wall to draw your right knee towards your chest. Then start to gently open your right knee and guide it back to the center a few times, keeping the right foot connected to the wall. You can also use your hand to assist this movement if you'd like. Feel it really warming this right hip flexor and inside thigh. Once you feel that you've explored this movement enough to warm the hip, we'll keep the right knee open and connect the right foot to the inside of the left leg. And you can press your right hand into your thigh or hold underneath your thigh. Just make sure that you feel secure in your position. And then you can close your eyes again and let your attention drop inwards even deeper. Feel each breath carrying a very grounding energy into your body and also your mind. You can find comfort in knowing that one of the reasons why yoga is so powerful is because of the interconnectivity of our beings. And that means that what we do with our bodies has an inevitable impact on our minds and on our hearts in time. That means that if we can just be physically still for an extended period of time, there will be a slowing of the mind and a settling of the heart. And that can be really comforting on days where it might feel like our mind is still racing, even in the stillness, or our hearts feel restless. We can know if we can just be still and trust in that stillness, a subtle slowing will occur, and eventually we will get to feel that. It just may not happen right away. Let's take 3 more smooth and steady breaths to just trust in the stillness and trust in that slowing and settling that is unfolding within, no matter how subtle it may be. After your third exhale, very carefully guide your right knee back to the center. Extend your right leg back up the wall. And then you can shake the legs out a little bit or circle your right foot around a few times. Whenever feels good to reset in between sides. And let's take a deep cleansing breath by breathing in through the nose and filling the lungs. As you exhale, open your mouth and sigh it out. Do that one more time to create a clean slate for your body and for your mind. And with your next breath, slide your left foot down the wall to draw your left knee towards your chest. And start to just explore that hip by opening the knee and guiding it back to the center a few times. Keep in mind, sometimes one side of the body can be totally different than the other, and that's okay. Let this side be its own experience. When you're ready, you can keep the knee open and connect your left foot to the inside of your right leg. You can press your left hand into your left inside thigh or hold underneath. And really feel the grounding element of this shape again, working on your behalf in all of the ways that you need right now. If you notice your mind try to wander, know that that is normal and to be expected because our brains were wired to have thoughts. We do not have to feel guilty about the brain doing what it was wired to do. But you can practice seeing those thoughts as an opportunity to come back to your breath. Know that by doing so, you will naturally be creating more space between the thoughts and more control over your mind in a healthy way. And as we are holding in stillness a little bit longer today, you could also utilize a mantra to have an anchor for your mind. And that could be something very simple like be still or let go, or even one word like peace that you just repeat silently over and over again to give your mind a focal point. Take 3 more soothing breaths, feeling the fullness of each one. And after your third exhale, guide your left knee back to the center. Slide your left leg up the wall. Feel free to shake it out a little bit or circle your foot around. For our next posture, I'm going to give you 2 options that will both stretch the inner hips one more time. You can either keep your legs extended and open your legs to a V-like shape, and then press your hands into your thighs or hold the outsides of your legs. Or you can slide both feet down towards your hips and then bring the soles of both feet together to open your knees into a butterfly. And you could also do a mixture if you'd like to hold one variation for a few breaths and then try the other. Once you come into your shape, take some really expansive breaths here and really feel the openness of your body. Feel a sense of receptivity through your heart. And if you'd like, you could even identify something specific that you wish to open yourself to right now. It could relate to your mantra or to your area of need for support that you identified at the beginning. But whatever it is, imagine it's being placed upon your heart now, and then radiating out to fill the rest of your being. 3 more breaths to feel your whole being permeated with what you've invited in. And if you are in the butterfly, carefully guide your knees back together. Slide both of your legs back up the wall. Shake your legs out a little bit. And we'll come into one more stretch for both sides, but now we're going to slide the feet down the wall a little bit. Press into your feet to scoot your hips back or wiggle your hips back until you have about 90-degree angles with your legs, so your knees are right over your hips. And then from there, we'll cross the right ankle over the left thigh to come into a figure 4 position. And you can again press your right hand into your thigh or hold wherever feels comfortable. But you should feel this more in your glutes and the right outer hip. See if you can even locate the specific area where you feel the most intensity. And imagine that you have a lung there and you're trying to fill and empty that lung. Then take a moment to scan your body and notice if any of your muscles are unintentionally activating, or if there is resistance anywhere. Try to bring a little more softness and ease everywhere that you can. Follow 2 more steadying breaths on this side. And from there, you can uncross your right ankle, bring your right foot back to the wall. Feel free to windshield wiper your knees a little bit or do any other movements in between sides. And then just when you're ready, you can cross your left ankle over the right thigh and find your foundation, the posture again, adjusting your arms as needed, and finding the expression that feels just right in the here and now. Another really powerful element of yoga is that it continues to benefit us far beyond the time that we are practicing. So you can trust that all of the different themes that you've been working with in terms of opening yourself to receive certain things or to receive support in certain ways. It's not just been a way to strengthen your imagination. It's been creating actual patterns in your being that will continue to develop. It has been planting seeds that will continue to be watered. And you will get to see and feel the growth of those seeds off the mat in your life. Take one more really deep breath. And then uncross your left ankle, bring your foot back to the wall. Again, take a final moment to just move your body intuitively in any way it desires. And as you feel ready, you can slide both of your feet down the wall. Roll carefully to either side to come into a side lying child's pose. You can stay there for a moment and just feel that sense of support from the earth beneath you again. And when your body is ready, come up to any comfortable seated position and close your eyes. Take a final moment to really feel everything settle and land in your body, and trust that you will carry all of that support with you into the rest of your day. Take a deep breath in and circle your arms towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, guide your hands down to your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, for our Connect with Legs Up the Wall. I hope you have a great rest of your day.